Alright guys, this video today is to give you an update of some of the things that are going on within my life as a targeted individual. And the reason why I know I'm a targeted individual is because of things that are happening to me. When I tell you the stories that take place within my life, you can put two and two together to distinguish which is accurate or which is not. It's up to your own beliefs. However, let me give you a brief story that took place with involving one of my um, elementary age child. What happened was he was at his school. I drop him off in the morning. While dropping him off, he's able to walk into the school alone and enter to his classroom. With that being said, this is a daily routine. Mind you, it's becoming the end of the school year. So if I had a perp watching my every move, they know my morning tactics is to do the drive up, drop off, and keep going. But however, after school, I always walk to pick him up at his school, at his classroom door. So the things that happened to me was on this particular day, Friday, I did my morning drop off. I saw the perp that I identify as the perp speaking to my son. Not as a hi, how you doing, but I felt like he was holding a conversation and walking beside my son. So that alerted me to pull over, get out, see what's going on. Watch your child, make sure he go to class. So I brought it to the local school's attendant, whoever was in the area, like, I feel uncomfortable. This guy's walking and talking to my child, and he has a hat on and dark sunglasses. So visually, you wouldn't be able to identify him. But I know who he was because I see him on a regular basis. And so upon me telling the school attendant that, they went and notified one of the staff members of a higher authority. And that staff member came to speak to me. And I said, can you please, check on this guy? He's standing in the corner, and he was talking to my son, and the bell has rang and it's time for all the parents to exit, like a safety sweep. She tells me, oh, he's a parent. He's authorized to stand wherever he wants to stand. I said, well, ma'am, the bell rung, and just to alert you, I was uncomfortable with the fact of him walking alongside of my child who is not accompanied by me as an adult. There's other adults walking. If he had a question regarding your school, he should have asked the other adults that was passing by. So she goes to me and says, oh, what are you worried about it for? I speak to kids all the time. And I states, yes, that's fine because you're an attendant at the school. You work here at the school, so you are authorized as a safety alert to the children of this school that you're okay. You're not stranger danger. However, other parents at the school that do not know me or my child is considered stranger danger. I don't care how many days my son has seen this person. This person have never spoke to us. Never spoke to me while I'm with my child. So to me, that's considered stranger danger. Yes, you have some parents that attend this school that speaks to my child because they may be volunteers here, but they acknowledge me as the parent of this child by saying, hey, I worked with your child and he's a good child. Mind you, my child is on principal honor roll. So long story short, they got mad at me for being more concerned about my child and probably other child safety as well. And I also noticed, I said, well, we live in an area where previously within like blocks of this school, kids were getting abducted. Somebody broke into a resident's home and attacked a child while she was sleeping. So we don't know who that person is. This person never got caught, mind you, just blocks from the school. So a familiar face can sometimes be a scary face behind closed doors. So with that being said, I felt it was up to them to talk to this parent and state, hi, sir, how can I help you? The bell has rang. We're going to close off the school. And if you want to visit your child, get a visitor pass. They did not do that. They came to me as if I was the threat for being concerned. So this is how I show you that the stuff that they are doing, anything you do, they try to flip it on you to make it seem like you're crazy because they want you to give up and go insane. No, so I took it above and beyond by calling the school district, letting them know what's going on, be aware of the things that they are doing, that it is a bias act to not help somebody in need where you feel you can help who you want to, or have whoever follow the policies when they want to. Not correct. Because if I was there at my son's school, they have 10 people asking me, how can I help you? How can I help you? Oh, if you're walking around campus, make sure you get a visitor pass. But this particular parent who was there after hours said that he has the right to walk around. No, not without a visitor pass. He does not. Furthermore, when my son entered this school, this is how they try to harass you. They try to give us a difficult time by stating my son couldn't read or write. Mind you, I was a working parent working 10 plus hours for a hospital shift. So I had the finances to put my son in private school, or if you want to call it, um, one-on-one tutoring while I work, almost like a daycare, but this daycare was more based on learning. So at the age of from 3 up to 5 until he entered kindergarten, he was in school. So the things that they say he couldn't read or write, I knew it was beyond a lie. I had to call his other school to get his transcripts to say, this school that he entered in is trying to state that my son can read or write. They was appalled. They said that can't be. What are they trying to tell us about our teaching skills? And I laughed. I said, it's not that. I just need any documentation from your school showing his ability to write his name, his ability to count past 50 at the age of 4.5, his ability, things like that. Because I pride on education for myself, for anybody in my family member. My family members pride on us to seek in higher education. I have 2 doctors in my family. I have one out-of-state lawyer, by the way, who's been helping me with advice. Thank you, Jesus. Principals. I have one supervisor over the CVC. I'm not bragging about our family, but I'm bragging for them to insult my intelligence by stating these things and making me feel like I'm crazy is an insult to me. So with that being said, I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what we are going through as TIs. They'll try to insult you by attacking your intelligence and making you feel that you are crazy. This is not crazy. Stop bullying our kids. Our kids have done nothing wrong. They're innocent. If you do not like me, that's fine, but you have to respect me. I do not like none of you pervs that follow me around, break into my home, try to poison me when I go out to a restaurant. However, I respect you, because if that's how you got to make a living to survive, then do that. You and at the end have a judgment day as well as I. So if you want to mess up your afterlife in connections with the above all God, that's on you. However, when it comes to my kids, I will never be bullied into silence. And I advise every TI too. Never allow somebody to have higher authority over you. You speak up, and no matter if you got to speak alone. No matter how many people look at you, how many people slander your name. Let them slander your name, because at the end, they are not the ones you have to answer to. So yes, I will speak up. Now I'm saying this as a message because I know they have plenty of perps watching our videos to see what's next, see what we're talking about, to see if we onto them or however. So I do tell them details of what I know, but I don't tell them everything I know. Because like I said, I have tons of videos on my home, on my car, on myself. Everywhere I go is going to be videotaped. If I'm not videotaping, I guarantee I have somebody that's with me that they don't know about that's videotaping. Checkmate. But like I said, I'm not going to be bullied into silence. I advise you guys not to be bullied in silence. They mess in your life up whether you silent or whether you speak up. Yeah, they might come at you harder, but you pray harder. Prayer is the answer to any attack. When you walk through the shadow of death, fear no evil. And I mean that. God has proved to me so many ways that everything is going to be okay. That, yeah, you're going through this, but it's empowering me to be stronger. When they come at me harder, all it is teaching me to be a stronger individual. Yes, I get mad sometimes. I'm human. But in the end, I know this is something that has to be done in order to keep me sane, that I have to be strong and stay calm and seek knowledge, And one more thing, Walmart, you guys. Oh my God. Walmart is sanctuary for gang stalking. Like Walmart is involved because they call Walmart like you don't know in the future. Walmart is going to be the place where if anything happened, they might close down your Walmarts, use them as camps in order to keep us under control. So Walmart is involved. So when you go to Walmart,